So to start with, it's from Physical Media Report, which is mid-level media on YouTube. Do go and check his videos out. So we have I Know What You Did Last Summer, the complete series, coming on June 23rd from Sony Pictures. The next one we have is Eraser, which is a 4K Steelbook Collection edition, which is coming from Warner Brothers on June 15th. By this, you're getting the film on 4K and Bluray Steelbook, the rigid slipcase, A3 double-sided theatrical poster, 4 double-sided behind-the-scene cards, 3 double-sided action scene art cards, and 2 character art cards. Next we have Michael, which is a 4K Blu-ray, and there'll be a 4K Steelbook, which is currently available to pre-order on Zavi in the UK, which I am from. And as of now, according to this post, there is no official release date yet. Next, we have Hoppers. It'll be released by Disney on 4K Blu-ray, a Blu-ray, I think it's just Steelbook. I'm not sure if there's any normal 4Ks, but we've got a lot of special features here. So we've got a Dolby Vision HDR presentation of the film, the Critter Diaries, wander behind the scenes with director Daniel Chong and the Pixar team as they explore Yellowstone. Then we've got the making of it. We've got scene breakdown. We've got film cameos, hidden references, and plenty behind the scenes. And it's releasing on June 2nd, according to this, in America. I'm not sure about here in the UK. I don't know when any of these will be put in the UK, so I'm just giving you the American release dates. If I know what they are, I will put them on screen, the UK release dates. So then we have here Alliance Entertainment is preparing releases for You Light Up My Life, White Palace, Loveliness, and Sunset, which these will be VHSs and will be available from the June 23rd. Next we have The Mastermind, starring Gabby Hoffman, Josh O'Connor, Hope Davis, Joan Margaro, and Alana Haim. Anyway, it'll be released on June 30th. These movies I've never seen, that's why I'm not explaining anything really about them. So next on we have the 4K from Studio Canal, releasing How to Make a Killing, and that will be starring Glenn Powell, Margaret Qualley, Bill Camp, Jessica Henwick, and Ed Harris. And this will be scheduled to release on June 8th. Next we have the 50th anniversary of King Kong, which is releasing from Paramount on June 30th. Next we've got They Will Kill You on 4K. I'm sure there'll be a Blu-ray as well on this. And it's scheduled to arrive on the 30th. Some special features we have is the HDR presentation of the film, the Dolby Atmos and audio track, the making of the film. You can pause it here and have a look yourself if you want to read all that, but I don't want to really get into it. And there's the Bluray. So there is a Bluray too. So here we have the Warcraft for its 10th anniversary, which is a 4K steelbook, and will be available June 16th. Next we have To Kill a Mockingbird, and that will be available from Universal Pictures on June 16th. Next we have The Hearts of Darkness on 4K, and looks like will be available from May 19th. So what's included, we have the 4K disc, the making of the disc 2 is the same, but the Blu-ray. Disc 3 is Legacy feature, and the trailer, the original trailer, and these are the extras. Next we have Ginger Snaps, which is the collector series from 4K, which will be released on Lionsgate on May 19th. And it's exclusively on Lionsgate Limited website. You'll get the Ginger Snaps in 4K. The Video Collector Series 39, art by Chelsea Lowe, and you've got a lot of special features which include audio commentary with the director, the audio commentary with the writer, their Ginger Snaps, blood, teeth and fur, growing pains in horror films, then the making of the featurette. Well, you'll also be getting casting auditions and rehearsals, creation of the Beast, being John Fawcett, I think so you say his name, could be wrong, but he's the director, production design, artwork, and deleted scenes, TV spots, and theatrical trailers. Which, I think I already mentioned this, but it's May 19th. That's what we'll... Next we have Eraser, the normal 4K, which will be June 16th. We've got 4K restorations on the original camera negative, Dolby Visions, Dolby Atmos, and the rest of the features here that you can read. Here we have things that will probably be out now. From the Stone Age, 28 years later, Bone Temple Steelbook, the original Blu-ray, Sound Help on 4K, Sleepers 4K, Sleepers Steelbook, The Ninth Gate, The Eye, and Point Blank. And for the Stone Age will be $25, $24.99. 28 years later, the Bone Temple Steelbook is $44.99, and the Blu-ray is $24.96. Sound Help is $36.99. The normal 4K is $24.99. The Steelbook is $29.99. The Ninth Gate 4K Steelbook is $34.99. The Eye is 4K is $32.47. Point Blank is $34.99 for Criterion, and the Blu-ray is $27.99. We have Die My Love, which is $29.06. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is from Universal, and that's $32.98, and the Blu-ray is $22.95. We have Primate from Paramount, which is Blu-ray on $26.94. Shelter, which is $28.93, which is Blu-ray from Universal. The Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow Steelbook is $35.99 from Shout. Strangers Chapter 3 is a Blu-ray from Lionsgate, and that'll be $31.99. Chris Says a Blu-ray from Universal will be $24.98. This Stone Cold 4K from Kino Lorber will be $31.49, and The House of Seven Corpses from Kino Lorber will be $31.49. We also have Resurrection, which is from Criterion, which will be $29.99. The Grapes of Death will be $37.18. Yeah, and I'll let you go through the prices because they're all here on the screen. It's too much to go through. We have Romancing in the Thin Air, Confessions from the of a Police Captain from Kino Lorber, House Calls, House of Cards, The Second Win, The Task, The Private War of Major Benson, Here Comes Cookie, The International House, Blu-ray. Most of these are like Blu-ray. Mississippi, $1 Million Legs, The Ugly, which is Blu-ray. Task, Season 1, Slime People, and The Crawling Hand. These two. Champion, Girls, which is 4K, Mr. Saturday Night's Blu-ray, The Forbidden City Blu-ray, The Forbidden City 4K, so you're getting a 4K and Blu-ray, and The Vampire Time Travelers, which is a Blu-ray. Moving on to the next one, we have The Dark Crystals 4K HD Collector's Edition, which will be releasing June 21st in the UK on Zawi. Then we have the King Kong Then we have Clint Eastwood, which will be releasing June 23rd with Clint Eastwood in Hang 'em High. Disc 1 is the 4K restoration from the original camera negative Dolby Vision. Disc 2 is the Blu-ray 4K restoration from the original camera negative and new audio commentary by filmmaker. Next one we have The Abandoned Ship. To go back down to it, there we go. For some July releases, we have A Bronix Tale, Bound, Trigger Effects, The Assignment, Victory, The Killer, A Journal of Murder, Henry June, and these are coming from Imprint Films in June. Then we have Labyrinth 4K Collector's Edition, which will be available on June 21st here in the UK. Then we have the 28 days later on September 1st on 4K. Then we have the Game of Thrones, which I will be watching, and if I like it, I will be buying this. This box set, steelbook box set, will cost £300 in the UK. Then we have the steelbook for The Mummy, which has, what do you call this? Morse code. That's the front, that's the back. These are the inside. I've never seen this, but there is also going to be a normal 4K and a Bluray for this, and the release date we don't know yet. Then we have the Star Wars trilogies. They will be on Amazon for $52. They're Blu-rays, as you can see. Go back. Then we have Denzel Washington in The Flight, which will be released by Kino Lorber, and that will be released July 21st. Disc 1, we have the 4K, it's a new 4K master, Dolby Vision. Then we have the Blu-ray for disc 2, I'm guessing that's the same thing. Then we've got these, Criterion for July, and they were getting The HUD, Elephant Man, The Crying Game, and Alice Doesn't Live Here. Also, I'll Remind You of Everything, The Cruel Story of Youth, and Love That Remains. These, I can't see a release date on here, but so we had to stay. Oh, it's in July. I've already mentioned that, I think. Then we've got Crime 101 with Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Barry Keoghan, and Halle Berry. That'll be releasing on June 30th. Then we have El Dorado. That's not how you say it, surely. And that will be later this year by Kino Lorber. Then we have the Ultimate Alien 40th anniversary will be available to pre-order. Closes on April 28th and expects to ship in June. So if you want this, get it while you can. Aliens Expanded Blu-ray special features Blu-ray, 15 hours of special features, 40th anniversary slipcase, and a 332 page booklet. So you've only got a few days to claim this, because the pre-orders close on April 28th. Then we've got a big release with the Steven Spielberg 8-film collection with Jaws. I can't quite see what that one is. Is that forgot what that movie's called. E.T., Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, and War of the Worlds. And that'll be available on June 9th for pre-order on Amazon for that. You know, let me see if I can see it quickly. Close exposure. Something like that. Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's what it is. Then we've got reminders of him coming to Bluray. We go back a minute. This will be a 4K Blu-ray Steelbook collection. So then we have Universal Pictures giving us reminders of him. Again, if you want to, you can just pause it here to read this. Notting Hill with Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant, which will be releasing on June 9th. I can look that on Amazon, so that one will be on screen for being here in the UK. Then we've got all these which would have been released by now. All these. Then we've got these films. The Boxer, The Double. The Hourglass Sanatorium. And I have no idea what that one is. Then we get this, which will be May 27th, and that is When a Stranger Calls on Blu-ray, which will come with 3D lenticular hard case, art cards in the Blu-ray case with the Blu-ray. Then in Walmart, it's Walmart exclusive. If you live in Walmart, if you live in the States, you can get the Super Mario Galaxy Movie Collectible Tin, 4K and Blu-ray. Then we have Meatballs 4. Again, you can pause it to read the special features. Then we have Pleasantville on 4K, and that'll be releasing on July 21st from Barnes & Noble. Don't see a release date for this. Then we have Under Siege 2, which will be coming soon. Maybe 4K, maybe Blu-ray, not sure. Then we finally have the Stranger Things box set. Which is coming in the States on July 28th, but the July 27th here in the UK. You get the Blu-ray, which is $129.96. The Blu-ray Deluxe Edition, $162.46. The 4K Ultra HD, which is $142.96, and the Ultra 4K HD Deluxe Edition, which is $175.46. I can make a video. I will make a video on the Stranger Things one. So yeah, there will be a video for that. Then we've got the 3 movie collection for Avatar, which is The Fire and Ash, The Way of the Water, and the original. That'll be releasing on May 19th. Then we've got this, The Vampire's Kiss with Nicolas Cage, coming July. Then we've got Life Force, which will be on 4K and releasing on the market May 12th. Then we have these. So we have the 5-man army. It's a Wise Child. This and that. Then we've got a 4K and Blu-ray release of the picture trilogy, released in the summer. May 12th for the Twins list with Dylan O'Brien and James Sweeney. Then we're getting a 4K Blu-ray Alice in Wonderland for the 75th anniversary, which came out in 1951. Then we have a Mars Attacks 30th anniversary collector's edition 4K Ultra Steelbook. Then we also have Epic Elvis Presley concert, which is coming to 4K and Blu-ray, and that is expected June 16th. For those who are a fan of The Office, we do have a super fan extended episodes. Includes 25 hours of aired footage, which will be June 2nd, which you can pre-order on Amazon now. Then we have the Rambo. From what I've heard, it's sold out, but hopefully Amazon will put it back up, or Lionsgate, and it'll be available on May 26th, and its price is $99.99. And finally, we have the Avatar 3 movie collector's edition, which will include 9 discs, I think it is. Yeah, and the first 3 is the 4Ks for the films. The discs 4 to 6 are the films on Blu-ray. Then disc 7 is the Blu-ray bonus. Disc 8 is the Way of Water bonus on Blu-ray, and Avatar Fire and Ash Blu-ray bonus will be on the final one, and that's expected to be releasing on June 16th. Here in the UK, we don't have a release date for that yet, but if you did enjoy this video, do subscribe, comment, and like, and I'll see you all in my next video, which will be the Stranger Things different editions. So I'll see you all then.